would I like to play first? No, I still want to be on the draw. Uh, yeah. I mean, really what lost me that game there was just that unanswered looter. That was pretty good. Yeah, I'm definitely wondering, passing that probably wasn't right. Do I want to mulligan? No. This hand seems alright. If he goes turn 2 looter again, though, that does seem to be mad beats. I just don't have an answer to it. But he's not. Eric's Companion's alright. Do I just pacify that? How long till I can deal with it? A while, it looks like. So, yeah, let's just pacifism. Eric's Companion, yeah. Not the best usage of pacifism, but, you know, if it gains you a bunch of life, it's probably right. Let's go with Manolith. Probably should have played. No, it doesn't matter. I think we just put in our beater here. I don't have any reason to try to dig up more land. So let's play this guy. Freaking Overrun, though. Yeah, I just hate that card. I mean, you know, so Mark Rosewater's argument against that card was that, you know, they looked at a bunch of drafts and they found that it didn't increase your win percentage or that much relative to other bomb, you know, uncommons like Mind Control. But I think the problem with that logic is green's just a bad color. So like, yeah, I mean green can still lose or whatever. You know, like, I mean, if you still have to play a bad color, it may not always be good, but it's just... But it's just like Overrun's this card where you just can be way behind and you just play it and you just win, and really, I mean, my problem is there's just a lot of decks that just have zero answers to it. I mean, we're in blue, we have some answers to it, but part of that answer means never tapping out at some point in the game, you know? And that to me is just bad. I don't know. It's just a sign of a bad card when there's just no answers to it in some colors. Poorly designed, and that just blows out and says you win the game, you know. This guy got all the webs. Hopefully we'll get a stave off or something. Let's keep beating down. You know, he's got a lot of removal here, but he hasn't really had a way to deal with our dudes, so he's still in a pretty tight spot here. Probably should have just kept a land for that. Okay. Do I want to mind control that? Or do I want to frost breath it? I think I will just mind control it. And if you play something else, I can always frost breath that. Yeah, it seems okay. Doesn't seem like the worst target for mind control. So right now I'm just getting aggressive, and he's another dude I can get aggressive with too. It's going to be pretty hard for him to get out of this here. Sorry if my argument about Overrun sounded jibber jabber. It's weird thinking about these things and whatnot while trying to play here. But anyway, like everyone says, I mean, Overrun just sucks. Yeah, so mind controls to negate my mind control. I'll go ahead and frost breath here. Seems fine. some beatdowns in. Yeah, I mean, this is why Blue White Sky is just so good. Like, once it gets going, you just have such efficient creatures, and, you know, you can deal with their dudes that deal with your evasive dudes, and just win. So if that's all he's got, maybe he has his Frost Breath of his own. He has 2 Merfolk Looters. Yeah, I think you're dead, buddy. Yep. But, yeah, that's what's great about... Oh, fog. I'm about to start relaxing and say, game over. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so I guess I go with the veteran here. Alright. Yeah, that was pretty funny. It's just like 1 green, doesn't have any plummets or anything. I should have figured the 1 card for 1 green, you know, so that does save him there. But he hadn't, you know, he's been playing mostly good cards. I hadn't expected Fog. You know, Fog is maybe a fine sideboard card if they have Overrun. You know, for me, like, it would be a fine sideboard card against the Overrun deck, but, here it's not. In this situation, it seems pretty bad. Just buys him a turn, but at the same time at the expense of a card, you know. Doesn't change the board state any. Yeah, okay. You still have to deal with 2 flyers. Well, 1 flyer this turn, but... Let's do it. Or, well, okay, I guess his guy's untapped now. So he has to block. He can block my Stormfront. He'll take some damage, whatever. Yeah. 3 webs. Yeah, I know I saw a lot of those going around. I mean, they are pretty good against this deck. So I trade there, block there, take 1. That's fine. He's going to start looting, which is not bad, so he can probably dig himself to some action. The game is not totally over just yet. His webs have bought him some time. I could really use a stave off here. Yeah, and see, I could have waited a turn, like, and played out the Solemn and have a bigger guy's attack, but that also just gives him more steps to loot with. And so that's bad. You don't want him throwing any more answers here. Unsummoning, targeting, probably my guy? Yeah, sure. So he gets to keep one of his looters, that's unfortunate. So, I have to play this. Because why not? And veteran. Cool story, so let's see what he's got here. Got to loot twice, he's going to get to loot 1 more time and ponder here. So he can maybe draw himself out of this, but yeah, he is at 2. My hand is empty. But a stave off would be nice. I could stave off. Am my flyer or my Azure Mage? I'm not sure. Azure Mage seems pretty awesome. I can always draw more flyers, but that's the thing. It's like with Azure Mage, that is what I want to draw as flyers, so why not just pop off my flyer there? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I guess with the webs, my combat tricks could have been useful, but I don't know. I still seem like I'm in okay shape here. So he chose to shuffle. So now he's kind of sitting around dirtling or something here. Still sitting waiting. I'm in a pretty good spot here because well, so he did draw a bunch of cards. So presumably he's got a creature or a trick or some non-land thing, I would think. But if he doesn't play anything, and I could just swing all three, he has to block these two guys. He loses his Merfolk Looter, and if he kills my Solemn, I get to draw cards. This is like win-win-win, and he takes another one, so he's down to one. Okay, so he's looting now. Trying to see what he can. Well, okay, if he's looting now, that actually means he's in a really tight spot, or a really good spot. I don't know. I don't even know what that means, because that just knocks him down one blocker here. Unless he says grr, so it doesn't seem good. He's got another looter. Is this right? He has a looter I killed. He had triple looter. Wow. All right. So yeah. So still the attack with everybody plan seems okay. I lose Solemn at worst, and that's not so bad. Yeah, I think I do want to draw a card. Not that card, however. Yeah, him basically drawing 2 cards a turn here is quite unfortunate. And he says GG, which is a little premature because, well, oh wait, no, I guess not, because he did tap his. Yep, so they had nut draw and he mulliganed to 5. Alright, and I draw another land, but I go for kill. Sorry, I'm just chatting with him. He's asking why he would want to watch his defeat. Because I told him to go watch on lulucards.com. Anyway, so I think that's game. Yep, so there's game, so we'll see how the next match goes. Yeah, sorry for that delay there at the end. He's just chatting with him. Anyway, on to round 2. Alright,